Anything you wish you knew before you got there? Once you got into the program, you got into school, and you're like, wow, this might have been helpful had I known this previous before I started.
Yeah, I say one thing, I get know with working full time and going to school, if I would just slow down a little bit and maybe, wish I would have had more time in culinary school, but I really had a passion for it. But like I say, working and going to school full time, yeah, just balance that out. So if I would have started earlier, but everything worked out for the best.
So you encourage people to start young. Go if you can, if they have the resources to get involved, maybe right after high school.
Yeah, that'll be a good fit. But a lot of times, then with the mental maturity, I'm kind of glad I did wait till I was a little older because I didn't have the desire coming out of high school for culinary school. Cooking was a passion always, but I didn't know the level of what I can do. So once I got into school, I learned about the different brigade system. I learned about the educating chefs and things like that, and got introduced to the American Culinary Federation. So I think waiting a little while I mature, it helped me out to be able where I'm at today.
Yeah, that's true. Because if you go too young and you're not ready, you're not mature enough, you're not a professional, you're not really going to get the most out of it, your return on your investment. I went to culinary school after already being a chef, but I knew I needed to go and get that piece of paper, and I thought I already knew it all because I knew how to do it. I just didn't know why I was doing it. Someone
Yeah,
told me how to do it, but I didn't understand the foundation behind it. And culinary school was such a value for that because with that understanding, you can grow so much further.
yeah, and that's kind of how I looked at it. Like I say, working every day in a professional kitchen, with that different levels in it, and just hearing the talk and seeing the talk, and like wow, I and just seeing other professionals around me, and that pushed me because the sous chef was a prior graduate of school, several of the cooks at the time graduated from the school, and like I say, it was like 6 years after high school that I went to culinary school, but I was working in the industry. And it's one of those things where I was hearing about my instructors from my coworkers and things, so they were like, "Well, you need to go." So one day the sous chef say, "Sam, I schedule you a permanent with Chef Packer. Go over there and talk to him because you really need to go to school. I see something in you," and that was the push right there.
Wow, what a great sous chef!
Yeah, and that was Chef Ellen Jones at the time at Spring Hill Medical Center.
Wow,
Yeah,
passing it on, helping those
yeah,
coming behind us to help them introduce them to the career and make it a full time career, professional for them.
yeah.